Yeah, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Yeah, Ollie reckons it's a fix. It's a conspiracy, yo. They're all trying to get us, yo. Staying on politics is an interesting one. Now, I've heard rumours over past 10 years. When did Obama become president? A long time ago.
Longer than I think it is. I think it was like 8 years ago, but it's probably
longer because
16.
Trump was in.
Yeah. Because, like, the older you get, the more you're like, was that long ago? Fucking hell. And then you start feeling really old. And I used to do it because when I used to work at a bar, you have to ID people, and you're like, okay. And then it got to a point when I'm like,
2007. I was going to say 2008.
You're looking at the ID, and you're looking at the end thing, and you're going, shit.
Oh, no, it was
they're like 19.
Yeah.
They can do it, but it's like, why is it 2000 and whatever the fuck it is?
2008.
Yeah. And it's ridiculous. You're like, man, I'm getting well old because they look young, so they're asking for ID, and then you go, we've got to work it out. And I'm going, fucking, yeah, you're well in date. Like, you're 19. You're not even like just 18 yesterday. Okay, what do you want? I don't think you're going to handle that. Whatever you like, as long as you pay for it, mate. I don't care.
Martin, when they come out and they play on the radio, for instance, Wonderwall by Oasis, love that track. And I think it was, you don't. No, okay. It's
fine. Loads of people do.
I'm sorry. I hope I didn't offend.
You play guitar. How can you not love it?
Mate, I fucking hate Oasis.
Because that's why.
You hate all of it. Like, just
most of it.
That's different then. That's different.
Yeah.
Sorry, George.
And it's not even, it's more the overratedness than the actual song.
Okay.
I can understand.
So, like, they're not as bad as but I always say,
I love Oasis.
I always say
they're
hate.
an era. Oasis are like an era for me. Like, I hear any Oasis track, I remember
a lot of
everything
people
from
like that. It's the same with like the Beatles as well.
It's the time period, time period. You know, like
I'm gonna forget what I done.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, sorry. So when they play it on the radio and they turn around, and they say something like, "Oh yes, Wonderwall by Oasis released in '97, or was it '96?" And you're like, "Fuck." That's like 90. And I start giving it this 96, 2006, 2016. Hold on. 96, it was 96, 2006.
95.
Yeah.
95. So I wasn't far, nearly 30 years.
Even longer.
Years ago.
30 years.
29 years.
29 years.
Oh, shit. When you start, when you start getting older,
it was like yesterday,
and you listen to and you hear music, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
like in 20, 30 years' time, and you hear, fucking hell, I thought it was like. You thought you were only yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes.
A couple of years ago. You know.
Yeah.
Like, that happens with so like if you're at work and you don't generally get to listen to what you want to do, but sometimes the radio's on or whatever. Just fucking. You have the best of the bad situation. So I don't mind Kiss Street if it's actual Kiss Street, as in I know it.
Yeah.
And you got these songs going on, you're going, the fuck is that? That's no Kiss Street I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And then you'll get like real modern ones on that. And you're like. But that's like 10 years old. How the fuck is that? It should be back in the day. Like
80s, 90s.
I'm 80s, absolute 80s.
Yeah, and you're just like
living like 50 years ago.
What's going on?
Yeah,
what is going on?
This is what I'm saying. Time, for young
XL
people,
still the same. Sorry,
it's all right, bruv. It's it's hold on, you throw me off.
Sorry, I knew that was a curve one.
He had to put it in though.
Fuck it. That's. So anyway, going back to Obama, was it 2000? So when he first come on the scene, 2000.
I'm glad you remember because I didn't have a fucking clue when he got the music and what kind of different direction.
No.
We're still on the politics.
Yes, still on the politics because it's more of a. I saw photos of Michelle Obama and
you thought
Barack Obama, yeah, in their younger days, I think at college or at school. But Michelle wasn't Michelle. It was like a Michael.
They say that, don't they? Yeah.
They say that he's a transsexual. Michelle Obama. Allegedly, they say this. I'll bring it on me. Check it out. It's on YouTube. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, yeah. So, have you not heard that the rumors and the conspiracies around Michelle Obama be a man?
Yeah, I have as well. And there's another rumor as well about other people's wives being swapped out for men. Like you've seen Melinda Gates and all of that. Have you seen that as well?
No. What? Say that again.
So there's another thing as well, like on the same sort of topic, where say like certain powerful men, their wives are being swapped out for men.
Okay. I mean, okay, we know this is a conspiracy theory, right? But what I want to know is, you mean they're killing their wives or getting rid of their wives?
No, just like divorced or
like they're going missing or whatever. I don't know. But then they're swapping them out because they want to be with a man instead. But then they
transsexual.
Yeah. Like look at it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Carry on.
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that one.
maybe it goes down the rabbit hole. We don't know.
It could be that someone's rabbit hole. But yeah, and I saw it, and the picture looked like Michelle.
Right. Okay.
You know, as a boy. And there's been times where there's like the camera's zoomed in on her packet. You know what I'm saying? And there's a packet there. There's a shape of a packet and stuff. And
mate,
it could be
if
doctored.
you're going to get the change and you got enough money to be the first lady, surely you're going to get that schlong chopped off.
No, see, the thing is, there's so much complications when it comes to that. In medical terms, it's near enough impossible. Infections happen.
And some of them want to be men as women.
Yeah.
They don't want to just be a woman. Some of them want to be a transsexual, which is a man as a woman. Some of them want to...
Because there's, I mean...
I don't understand that.
No, do you think any of us do? Do you know what I mean? They're all...
Crazy world.
The fact that we're even talking about it is like ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? But this is like I'm seeing the same stuff, George. Like,
you know, so...
And I hate it. I've tried to block all of it, but I can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
By the way, I've always found they always have a fucking massive dick as well.
Who's that?
If they've gone trans, it's not like someone with a little like. I might as well get rid of it. Do you know what I mean? It's embarrassing. I feel a bit inadequate. It's always like a 9-inch whopping great thing, and you're like, mate, people would kill
baby's
for
arm
that.
holding an apple.
You'd kill for that. Like, so you wave that in front of some lady, and they'll be like, "You're ugly, but that is swaying me." Just that alone, and you're like, "I'm here putting the graft in."
They must have sex with women as well. Yeah. They must have sex with women.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just always. It's never.
It's not always. I just find it selfish, really. They got like that and a hole. They they don't want two holes. They want that and a hole.
That hole.
So they can have both.
Perverted.
It's perversion. Only that hole.
Perversion.
Yeah,
it's a weird world, guys, and unfortunately, it's one we live in. But all those rumors came out, and a lot of photographs, and they dug back up the history of Obama and Michelle Obama's life and stuff, and some weird shit was coming out. That's all I can say. Have a look at that shit. Michelle Obama, nuts. I mean, it's nuts if that's true. The president is going out with his best mate. Do you know what I mean? Or married to his best mate.
What they were made?
Unless they were high school lovers.
I don't know.
Something like that, or high school. I mean, it was...
Google is blocking all of it, but it's on X.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Guys, just to ask you a question, right? Do you say... When you give out your number... Ollie, give me your first 5 digits of your number.
07983.
07956.
Oh, that was from 10.
Why do you put a letter before your numbers?
0, you bastard. I'm one for that as well. Yeah.
I always say
it's so
0.
Easier. Yeah, it's
0.
easier.
It's like keeping.
If I'm on the
postcode.
phone, I say 0. Yeah, and if someone says, "Oh," I'm like calling on them. But you're right, I did it right there.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to say before.
It's easier to remember. Yeah.
Oh, why? 0. It's a number.
It's harder to say.
It's like if you. I tell you
when you're remembering stuff.
Well, if people say it's the same, right? If people say it's the same, it's not the same.
Not
because
the same.
Like if you type in a postcode, EN.
Yeah, we get it, George.
You know, EN 0 is supposed to be.
But in a postcode, you would never have it.
Yeah,
an O as in a 0.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we are human.
So it doesn't matter.
The first letter.
We're just humans, George.
It doesn't matter.
You know,
it doesn't matter.
But that's what I mean.
You wouldn't have 0 PQ WRF. Would you? It wouldn't. There isn't anything.
It'd be a letter.
It'd be a 1 or more. You don't have 0.
What,
Or if you had
barcodes?
something like
Yeah.
LO01, you'd have to say it then, wouldn't you? Because you can't say LO01.
No. I mean, you say what it is.
Yeah,
if it's
yeah.
a 0, it's a 0. But
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
because
on
we know the format of postcodes. You know, it's normally a letter, the numbers.
But you're saying with the
letter.
phone, people don't. I think it comes down to just trying to remember, and then it's easier to
It's
say.
not even just that.
That's
It's
just
everything.
really weird because I've done that. I'm just
I've always
going
done
back.
But
So
this
we
is-
all-
change it.
We all did it.
it'll make
We all
numbers.
just did
I
it.
did it
time-
twice. He didn't
Always
call me on the
done
twice.
so
But
every
if I'm
time-
on the phone, I'd definitely say 0.
I don't. Never.
On the
but
phone.
now when
Yeah.
you say it,
You're going to make me
twice.
think. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm going to find
It's
it
a
hard.
number though. You want a number. So
Yeah.
if I say O,
It's not a number. You're giving
you know
me-
what I mean.
I know what you mean.
so
but,
there you go.
Yeah.
Then.
But I know what you mean. But it's not a number.
Yeah.
It's a letter.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for a letter, mate. What's your number?
So if I go, oh, blah, 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 you're going to go, oh, did you mean 0? Is that
no,
are you going to do that?
no, it
Yeah.
it
It's
grates me.
unnecessary. Yeah, it grates me as well.
What I do is, so like you
I
said,
feel like 0 grates me. Say
Yeah,
0.
yeah.
It's just
0.
hard to say. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
are we American?
no, but
Zero.
or you can't say nothing 7. Like, you know what I mean? But
Naught.
What I'm saying is
Naught.
naught. Yeah,
Yeah.
naught,
One,
naught,
two,
9.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's weird though. The
Yeah.
word naught.
Nothing
It's-
goes. That's what, and
No,
0 doesn't go.
It
Either.
doesn't.
But
07939. You know, 07028.
01992, it goes, doesn't it? But
Yeah,
you don't
it
go
does.
0190. It
Yeah.
doesn't go.
If someone gives me
Yeah.
their number, they say it's. So give me your first 5 digits of your number.
0. I don't know it.
Right,
Because
is it-
I've said
No,
0,
no,
I
if you
honestly
say-
don't know it.
All right,
If I go 09,
All right.
That's
It's the-
exactly
it's
the
the
same.
break-
If
0192.
I go,
That's your pattern of the brain.
0798. Yeah,
Okay,
I can do it. But if I
okay.
go 0, I've lost it.
yeah,
It's gone.
same here.
All right.
Can't do
Exactly
it.
the same as me.
Get used to. You'll get used to it.
No, I do. Trust
But,
me.
all
I
right,
call
just tell
people
me-
out on
all
it as
right.
You know
well.
why?
I'm the same,
What?
George, but people are human
one is
beings.
1 syllable and 1 is 2 syllables. So 0 is a third.
It doesn't
But if you go 01,
Yeah.
that's all it is.
My
1,
memory-
2, 4, 5,
I haven't,
6,
it's
I
7,
haven't
8.
got the memory
No,
capacity.
it's an ease thing.
Listen, if you know, you asked me the question. Oh, if someone says to you, 07, do you say 0?
George,
Right, that's
right?
what I don't know.
Listen to the
So give me
hypocrisy.
some-
Listen to the hypocrisy of this, Mr. Audio, Mr. Audio, and all of this. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't say
Who am I?
shit, George.
Yeah, but hold on a sec.
You don't say nothing right.
So
You're gonna call us on one thing.
Give me your number and you say it your way. Well, you know, 07, whatever.
07719.
Boom, quick.
So 07, I would repeat it back to you and say 07 double whatever.
There's another one as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's how I respond back.
That's fine.
And it'll
Yeah.
make you think next time you give your number out again,
No, it
it's
won't.
0,
It
dog.
won't. It won't at all.
Because it's too
Nothing
difficult.
will change,
doesn't
mate.
It's too difficult.
That's
Well,
just
you
how
see,
you...
0 is too difficult.
Because you have never said it before,
Yeah.
right, Lise? Now you've discussed this.
No.
When you go
George,
out and
I'm
you give
with
that
you.
number, you would say 07.
George, I'm with you
but
on it.
after you said it, you would think like,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
not, you know what I mean?
100%.
And then eventually,
Yeah.
you will start putting the number. You would, because I used
George,
to be
I've
like,
had it my whole life,
I'd have
and I
to
still
practice
say,
it.
0798 because even though I'm still the same, I'm like you. 0. It is O is a letter. I'm the same, but I literally cannot go 0. And here's another thing as well. If I read out a number and I do 4 numbers, 3 numbers, 4 numbers, if someone reads it in a different order,
Yeah.
Mate,
Yeah.
that is the
I'll go
general
no.
truth.
Yeah.
I'll go. That's wrong.
Yeah.
And then, but it will be the same number.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
but
yeah.
if they don't say it the same, like in the 3,
Oh,
they've
he's
got to do
onto
the 3 in the
something.
middle. and
Yeah.
it's a weird thing.
I have to say-
I do the opposite. I do what you do,
When people
but in
read it
the
out-
order. So they'll go 1, 2, 3. They'll do like
Yeah,
1, 2,
1, 2, 3,
3,
4.
4,
They'll say
5,
it at a
6,
different
7,
sequence.
8, 9,
9.
1, 1. And I'll be like, no. It's 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5.
And
1,
they'll
2,
go-
3,
yeah,
1, 2,
yeah.
3.
And they'll go,
That's
"I do
what
that."
it is.
Yeah.
And I read it back to it.
And
I
they'll
do
go,
that.
and they'll
I
go.
do
That's
that.
what I said.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
They'll go,
exactly
that's
right.
that's-
I cannot say
they'll go,
my
yeah, that's what I've got
number
written
without
down.
saying it in that format
Yeah.
you've just said.
5,
Yeah.
5,
3,
3, and 3.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
cannot
Yes.
say
Yeah.
it any other way.
Yeah.
If they repeat it back to me on a phone call and say, so your number, and they say it like
the wrong order.
they're in
They'll
the
say-
wrong
yes.
order,
Yeah.
I will go, no, can
That's
I just
right,
say it's 5, 3, 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they go, that's what I said. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
okay then. Yeah, but do you know what I mean? I can't say it the other way.
I don't go no to them, but I have to replay it in my head what they just said.
Yeah,
I'm like, what did they just say? And I'm like, no, you got it right there. And I'm like, no, that is right. But I do have to replay it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this segment. This is a good debate.